Hey guys, I'm Hannah.
And I'm Abby.
And today we have some very special guests with us. The Graham family, Mr. Graham and Belle.
From the Reconstruction
Life channel. And
we'll link the button below.
They very kindly offered to collab with us, and so we did a video on their channel where they asked us 5 random questions that we didn't know what they were, and we gave their answers. We gave our answers. So if you want to see that, you can go see it on their channel. Again, we'll link it down below. For our video, we came up with 5 random questions that we're going to ask them.
And we brainstormed that earlier, and we can show you the footage right now.
Hey guys, so we are here at the dance that our friends the Grahams are organizing, and it's like a party where we're doing part dancing, part volleyball, which they're doing right now, and then Mr. Graham very kindly offered to do like a little collab for a video, and we were kind of like trying to brainstorm ideas on the spot, and he came up with the idea of doing like 5 random questions each. So we get to ask them 5 questions, anything we want, just like random, and they can ask us 5 questions. But first we have to come up with questions. So we're gonna film a little bit of us trying to come up with questions. I'm not very like creative in any form, so I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to think of anything. I don't know who's gonna be there. So right, and so it might just have to be like general family questions. Did you have any ideas?
No, I haven't. Unless we get to text Kat.
Why don't you text Kat? And see if she has any ideas, because Kat is the idea.
Oh, it is Saturday.
Just ask her if she has any ideas off the top of her head, and she doesn't have to answer now.
No. I have a better idea.
Maybe?
Let's go to like the. I have bookmarks. Oh wait, no, not here. Ouch. Of like the 100 questions to ask that are better than, you know.
Oh
those.
my gosh, I have conversation starter questions too. I like weeded
This
down.
might be cheating a little bit, but
Is it cheating? Well, it just gives us ideas. Sorry we're so much on our phones. We're trying to get ideas. I know one. Okay, we could ask them this question, which is a question from my the personality profiling course that I took, and it's actually like a very specific question when you're trying to decide, when you're trying to like ask a tiebreaker question and you're not sure between 2 options. But it's just kind of a cool question to like get things started. If you had to choose between never having stimulating or conceptual conversation ever again, or never being able to get out into nature again, which would you choose? And the get out into nature is like outside in your body, doing something active that engages with the outside world. So that might be too long, but that is one that would be really cool. Oh, these are really good, the conversation starters.
what are you looking at?
Ooh, if you had intro music like to your life, what would the song be?
Ooh, I like that one. Okay, put that one in it. Are these like questions that you've had?
These are conversation starter questions that I got from a website, and it was like 1,000 conversation starter questions.
I'm sure the wind is awful. I'm sorry.
We don't have a micro muff or a microphone. What's the strangest dream you've ever had?
Ooh.
Have you ever stayed up past 3 a.m.? Yep, I've stayed up 24 hours. We could ask them if they've ever pulled an all-nighter.
Oh, let's ask that. Yeah.
I'm telling you, these conversation starter questions, that I really like them. Like, I whittled down from 1,000 to probably like 100. Excuse me, because some of them I didn't really like. Some of them I knew I would never use. But it's even like it's hard even with some of these conversation starter questions to just be like, so, like just pop it off.
Right.
I like prefer to like integrate it.
What's that called?
Like
Building
doing that.
rapport?
Yes,
Yeah.
building rapport. Exactly. What is the craziest, most outrageous thing you want to achieve?
It's just kind of generic, though.
It's
I
very
don't know.
generic. Yeah, it's not like randomly unique. This is also called the Paris Hannah break.
Get your jacket on!
Weird conversation starters. This is what I want. Oh, I love this. I love these ones.
Okay.
Time freezes for everyone but you for one day. What do you do?
Oh, let's ask
Do you wanna
that
do
one.
that one?
Yeah, that one's unique.
Okay, I'm just gonna read you all the weird ones, and then you can decide.
Okay.
If you could call up,
But how many more do we need?
I think one.
Okay.
Maybe two. And I think we have a backup one. If you could call up anyone in the world and have a 1-hour conversation, who would you call? You have to relive one day of your life forever. What day would you choose?
Not that one.
No, I don't know what I would answer that
I don't
question.
know.
Sorry for the light. The light is like we're in partial shade, so I'm in the dark and Abby's in the light. It's just too dark. What flavor of ice cream do you wish existed? A portal to another world opens in front of you. You don't know how long it will stay open, or if you'll be able to get back after you go through. What do you do?
Oh, maybe that one. I don't know. Okay.
If you had a personal mascot, what would your mascot be? You find a remote that can rewind.
Wait, what? Oh.
A remote that can rewind, fast forward, stop, and start time. What do you do with it?
What was the one before the remote one? I think we should do
If
that one.
you had a personal mascot.
Yeah, I think we should do that one. And then can you read them all?
Yes, and we can see. Okay. If you had intro music to your life, what would your song be? Why? But we're gonna take off the why. Hopefully they'll just tell us without us asking that. Have you ever pulled an all-nighter? Tell the story. What superpower would you choose for yourself? If you had to change your name, what would your new name be? Time freezes for everyone but you for one day, what would you do? And if you had a personal mascot, what would your mascot be?
Is that 6?
That's 6, but the name was the backup one, I think. I think that we should keep the intro music one, the all-nighter one, and the superpower one, and the time freezes one.
So I'm saying take away one of these.
Right, that was what I was saying. I said the new name or the mascot I think we should get rid of. But I don't care between the two of them.
Let's take out the mascot.
Okay.
I love how that was the one we added at last, and then we just
Yeah.
exited it. Okay.
That's it.
So, we have our 5 questions. Are you guys ready?
I think we're ready. Are you ready?
Okay, first question. If you had intro music to your life, what would the song be?
Intro music?
Yeah.
Intro music.
Sound effects.
Corn does this.
Do you have a soundtrack to your life? Just walking around the house with you.
What do you think? If
The
so,
Batman theme.
That one?
That's a
Walk into a room.
blasting like really loud, and you're like,
Yeah.
and now I enter the room.
The first thing that came to my mind was like clown music. I don't know why. I don't know why it came in my head.
There we
If I
go.
had more time to think about it, maybe I'd say
Yeah,
that. Well,
so
that's
we-
how I
I'm
came
like-
up with it.
Yeah, yeah, because some of these are like, I would have to think about it for a while. Question number 2. Have you ever pulled an all-nighter? And if you have, tell us the story.
I have definitely pulled all-nighters. Lots of them.
Military.
Lots of them, yes. All-nighters, well, okay, so I had to do an all-nighter. This is a pretty terrible one. But I had to go to SEER school, which is basically a school where they teach you, like, whether or not, if you were going to get captured by, you know, crazy people from another country, like if you were behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
And they put you through all kinds of various paces, and one of the paces that they put you through is they lock you in solitary confinement with handcuffs on for 6 hours. Well, they don't tell you how long it's
Oh
for.
my
They just lock
gosh.
you in, and so you're supposed to like get yourself out of the handcuffs. I could not get myself out of the handcuffs, and then they just have this red light that's going on, and all those people are lined up in this, in his room, and so we're locked up in handcuffs. I can't get out. It's a concrete floor. They put you in there, pretty much in your underwear. So you're in
Oh
your
my
underwear,
gosh.
concrete floor, and there's just this noise that just keeps playing.
Oh
It said,
my gosh.
lies, 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 lies.
It's like torture.
Literally for 6 hours, I didn't sleep a wink. I did not a wink.
Oh my word. That's like torture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably be able to drown it out eventually. I would.
Yeah, well, you start thinking that he says, like, fire, or you know, like you start thinking he says all this weird stuff, and it's just literally the same thing over and over again. But you, in your mind, you start thinking that he's saying different things. It's weird.
That's
It's
weird.
very
Mine isn't that bad.
Yeah, that's
Mine is gonna look
Not
very pitiful next to you.
Yeah.
I had to pull an all-nighter when one of my siblings threw up on me in the middle of the night, and then I had to help Mom take care of her. It was Christmas time, so we would lay there on the couch. The baby was in the playpen in the light of the Christmas lights, so that we could help like pick her up with bucket and stuff all night. We didn't sleep.
Oh.
Didn't sleep like at all that night. I kind of dozed, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
You like every sound. Is she throwing up?
I know.
Right. Is she throwing up?
Oh,
Roll
that's
over,
the
she's throwing up.
worst. That's
Yeah.
the worst. The panic of when you're supposed to be helping like a younger child and they're like possibly throwing up. Because I was the oldest in our family in the girls' room, and so like whenever one of the little girls got sick, I was the one that was like, Is she, do I need to take her to the bathroom? Like, I just like panicked, and it's like you don't sleep.
Even if the child is out of the room with like Mom and I'm sleeping, even every single noise I think is that another kid's throwing up. Is that another kid throwing up?
Right. You're like, oh no, it's spreading.
Yeah.
Question number 3 is, what superpower would you choose for yourself?
Oh man!
Oh man, this is such a hard one.
No, it's not. It's so easy. It's so easy.
No, it's so hard.
I know.
It's so hard. So
Mm.
think about these kind of things.
No,
Yes.
I already know.
No,
I know.
I
Right.
think about
It would be flying. Easy. I could fly. Do you have to do this to fly? I don't know.
No.
Superman.
It would be weird.
We have a little cameo of Trisha.
Whoosh, woo, hi. What would you do?
I think I would want like teleportation powers.
Teleportation?
Think about how easy we do jobs.
Yeah.
Like you want to get this kid in a certain room, you touch it,
Boom.
gone, in
Right.
the room, and then you poof out.
And
Gone.
I had a
And crawler.
we had someone point out that with teleportation you can kind of fly because
Yeah.
you can like teleport up into the sky and then like fall and then like teleport like
Yeah.
further and then you can basically fly.
Yeah.
And you could travel, like, instantly.
Yeah.
Right.
So, boom, I could be downstairs in my bed.
There's no speed limit on my
And,
flying,
like,
right?
if you have to get out of a bad situation, boom, you're in your bed, you know?
Yeah.
Someone's being creepy in the street, you're gone!
I'm reading on the couch, and I'm like, oh dear, I shouldn't be reading at this time. Boof, bed, done.
So question number 4 is, if you had to change your name, what would your new name be?
That's tough.
I thought about a pen name.
Mm.
A pen name.
You don't have to give your secret pen.
Yeah, right.
I can't tell you what it is.
Because then we'd have to like bleep it out.
I've had several like book character names that I didn't actually write. So, like one was like Belle Forrester, because Belle's not my actual name. I'm not gonna say my real name.
You'll just have to wonder.
I do like the name Tyler. I don't know, I've always liked that
Mhm.
name. You know, so no, that's probably why Corbin has his middle name is Tyler.
Oh. I didn't know that. I was gonna say I actually could almost see you being a Tyler,
Oh,
like especially like because a lot of Tylers are like more my age. So like if you were like in my generation, like your looks would fit a Tyler.
yeah. Yeah. So Corbin is the Tyler, but I've always liked that. I've always liked that name. So if you have a name maybe that you really like, you
Yeah.
tag a kid with it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, boom, done.
Time freezes for everyone but you for one day. What do you do?
Time freezes? Wait, does this mean that I'm all by myself? This is such an introvert question. This is a total, like, introverts are like, happy day!
Corbin would die.
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that the people are frozen.
Oh.
It just means that time is frozen.
So I could like
For
move
everyone but
people
you.
in random
Wait, for everyone but you?
positions.
So what is it?
Yeah, forever. I think time is frozen for everyone but you.
So I can move people into random positions.
Guys,
Yeah,
do.
While they're frozen.
Right, they're like
Right.
Still moving.
they're still eating breakfast. They're like, I'm on dinner.
No, I mean, like, you're frozen still.
Right.
I can totally like move your hand and make it do something, like the equivalent of like Quicksilver in that fast-moving one. He's running in that movie.
So you're gonna go mess with everybody.
I'd probably read books and go find where Corbin's hidden stash of red velvet Oreos are.
Wait.
Oh, jeez. Everyone else is frozen except for me. I don't know. God.
Catch up on sleep?
Oh,
Actually, I do enjoy sleeping. You know what? I probably would just read. Like if I wasn't gonna literally lose any time as far as like getting things done at work or any of that stuff, then I probably would just like grab one of these books that I've been really wanting to read, but I just didn't have the time, and then I would probably just try to sit down. But I don't think a day would be long enough.
Right.
Because some of the books they take a while to like think about and chew
right.
on. It's something that you have to like think on,
about.
and
Right.
process.
You
can't
Right.
read like a whole book in a
No,
couple
you
hours.
can't. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You know, and then eventually you end up taking a nap because you're reading so much, but that's good too.
Yep.
Right. Well, thank you so much for doing this with us.
Yeah.
It's been really
Yeah.
fun.
Good.
And thank you guys for watching. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new around here, please consider subscribing. You can hit the bell button to get notifications whenever we post a video.
Don't forget to go
Don't forget to
watch
go and
the other half of this video on Reconstruction Life's channel.
and check out their videos while you're over there. If you want to see what we're doing in between videos, our social media links are in the description.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.